Well, what we have here, there's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Croatia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Batistuta, engages and forces him off the ball. Well read, nice interception. Ball's played through, pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for... Shot a goal! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Batistuta. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better.
Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Howson can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. That's been cut out, well played. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's tried one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Robertson. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
The ball has bounced loose now. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. That's a sharp pass. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar.
Suwin ni Neymar, anjir.
Looking for a runner. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Robertson. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Kukçu. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. That has been cut short. Beckham looking for the run. Lee Kang in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Howson. Zanetti. Rijkaard cuts it out. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Out to the left it goes.
Astagfirullah.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
The second half then, just getting going. Baresi. Great vision. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No joy this time. Beckham. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Kukçu. Now it's Haaland. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Harusnya merah guys.
Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Oh, they could break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zanetti. Robertson. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're back on the ball again. Great defending, strong and determined. Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Lee Canyon. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 10.
Nicely shaped ball, and he's worked it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pedri. Ball is over the line.
Mas Gundul.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Raul. He's got away. Great, and he shoots!
Ya Allah, kok bisa masih bos.
Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And can he finish?
Alah.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Batistuta might just make this. Rijkaard. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Batistuta
Has been indicated.
get that clear. Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the referee brings it to a close. Croatia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to...
Edan. Gila lawannya, bos. Surat Dep. Muat ganti Raul masih itu. Setian. Iki jelas salah tukang blit.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Sajak gowo gending
And that gets
tresno.
things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's got to be Alexandre Pato. His strongest attribute is his speed. He can outrun opponents, which buys him that crucial extra time to execute the final pass or
Wish,
attempt it goal.
gila.
He's a big threat.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Played back in. Haaland. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Stood up well to... And the shot!
Dir.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Robertson is onto this. It's a throw-in. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pato. Mohamed Salah. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Adriano. Chance for a shot!
Edan.
Adriano! That is wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, umpan astaga.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's not got that quite right. Knocks it into space.
Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out wide. He's got away. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mohamed Salah. He's cut it out. Robertson, not the most convincing of passes. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Robertson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kurang out tuh.
Here comes
Anjir,
another
anjir.
cross. Goes for a
Allahu
shot.
Akbar.
It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Some resolute defending there.
Garis tengah.
Right card. Kukçu.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kukçu. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Kukçu. Thuram cuts out the pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Pato. Rijkaard. Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Pato. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Howson. Done delicately. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Ambitious ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has not gone well. Threads one in. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Look at the space. Shoots!
Anjoy.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Baresi calmly anticipates. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Uy, lo-
They're certainly trying to wind him up in the
Anime.
process, Peter.
Iya ini anjir.
Now it's Pato. He's through here.
Nanti gak izin
And this is Zola. Oh, just he's having a shot. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball, and the counter-attack could be on here for Croatia. Kukcu. Now, can they get him away? And he thumps it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in plenty of space here. Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a shot!
Allahu Akbar.
Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Lagi gol nih, lagi gol nih. Aku janing hati kinario.
Substitution.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's had it taken off him. Has a look and plays it forward. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. And it's Batistuta. Robertson shapes to shoot!
Nyemplung
It's
orang.
a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Robertson. Robertson.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Batistuta. Chance!
Nice.
They've done it! Croatia are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's come loose. In towards the... Gets his
Allahu Akbar.
Oh, no. That could
Here
be
we
a
have
costly
it.
miss.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they
Substitution
need,
in
and it
progress.
nearly brought them a goal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great vision, and he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kondisi kayak ngono kok iso balik.
Lovely ball. There's the
Allah.
shot. Oh, yes, it's there. And that may just do it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too
There will be
much.
5 minutes added time.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
5 minutes to add. Spread it left. Pirlo. Right, Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through.
Allah, parah.
And that is that.
Parah bos.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Anjir. 2-4. Wih, peringkatnya metu waduh, bos. Hatimu aku sing sedikit. Loh. Peringkat 4.000. 4.000, 40.000 ya, bos. Biyen tak gampang. Oh, pilih bos. Anjir, ini lawannya bos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Harus dapat. Tingkat minimal 100.000.
So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Probing pass. That's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good effort from distance.
Tap apa tap? Ora jelas ya tap.
Now it's Kukcu. Looking to play him in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's another chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Pelé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot!
Anjir. Pintar tenan deh Yamal ya.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. Kukcu!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's lost his man here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Shoots!
Yeah.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Aim forwards, and it's Neymar. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Takes a shot!
Allahu Akbar.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. Baresi. Robertson. Batistuta. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Gives it back. Can he get on the end of this? Cross goes in there. And that is expertly dealt with. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Ah,
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's managed to get chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And the action is back on the way.
Croatia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to...
Has a shot!
Anjoy.
Off the bar! Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Romi untuk sing kuwi sing kono gendeng-gendeng.
Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Zanetti. Yamal. Now it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great chance!
Dapat roh deh artikel sing runut
And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for
cancel,
rescuing
yeah.
a perilous situation.
Cleared without hesitation. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kan kita suruh nih, Bang.
Played out wide. Hazard cuts it out.
Tahan tubuh.
Tries to pass it through.
Bakal hilang.
And this is Neymar. He's through. Now is he in? Shapes to shoot. They've scored.
Kuliti, kan.
Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way through, just eases him off the ball. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here. Now it's Pele, looking for options for movement. He might be in here! Big chance! Played into space. Raul. That's a cute ball. He can run onto that. And
Anjir.
well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And here's Yamal. And here's Azar. He has found the way through. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Raul. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Threads one in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Kukçu.
Tuh.
He's played it long. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's a sharp little ball
Malah
here.
mundur.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Batistuta. Raul. Real chance!
Eli.
Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about...
Oh, terrible mistake.
Soalan sulap lain ya.
He's got away.
Bahkan hilang.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And they're quick to get it back. The final 5 minutes. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off
Habis ini
target.
kita coba nggak pakai smart assist.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of
Bingung
really
aja
nice
nih
passing.
smart assist.
Baresi deals with that comfortably. Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kukçu goes for goal!
Iya deh.
Oh, terrific save. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside...
Sayang. Gila. Hampir merah semua itu, Bang. Fajar Tio Ayu bergabung. Halo, Bang. Bang Fajar mau main? Mau mabar kakak, Bang? Boleh, Bang, kalau mau mabar, Bang. Abang pakai apa? Pakai PC atau pakai mobile? Pakmu kuwi meski tak ladeni. Wih, hati bos. Cobalah. Saya sawangan rembulan kae. Wah, cunai bae iki. Ya, mudah-mudahan lah bisa menang lah. Coba dulu. Berusaha, Bang.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Croatia.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right. It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It looks a good ball through.
Pretty robust defending.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Howson makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Rice. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rodri. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He rises!
Allahu Akbar walillah ilham.
That is a
Subhanallah.
fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Hatiin SA dulu ini
Oh,
lawan-lawan.
they're quick to press here, right
Tiga
on
ini
top
bukan
of them.
sembarang lawan.
Croatia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kenceng gue.
That has not gone well. Rodri. Bastoni. Indonesia looking to pass their way through.
Aneh dia punya.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sané. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti.
Alah.
Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bastoni, Indonesia, finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Yeah.
This is a formidable matchup. Kunde, Rice, and Bastoni. Rice, well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Haaland!
Gue.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hatiin dulu nih. Buat ngeruweti, smart assist tuh ngeruweti.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neuer claims comfortably. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kupchu. Rijkaard. Neither of them goes for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Anjir, kok nggak bablas.
De Ligt. Rice.
Nggak
It's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. That has been
Mesti cancel
cut
kok.
short. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Croatia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rice. And it's Rice. Maciej Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out.
Ya Allah, ya
He's in a
keburu
great
lah.
position here. Loose ball
Ini
now, and there's a
keburuan
chase
loh,
on to
nggak usah
retrieve it.
main-main lah.
And
Ya
again!
Allah, tenang kan?
And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mainnya itu nggak telaten, Pak.
Rising over the bar.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw
Dah
his
merah
run-up.
terus ini kita 5 kali nih.
Rice. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Croatia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Astaga. Tiga back. Hebat tenan deh ya.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with
Terrific header!
Ya, ora kaya
And he's
ngono,
heaved
sebulane
it away.
kudune. Saya ribone nang ndi.
He has found the way through. Now it's Kukcu. And it's Rijkaard.
Shit.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Not too many have the power or indeed the act.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gila ya. Jogi-jogi.
Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukcu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland.
Eleh.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something.
Chance for a shot!
Allahu Akbar. Susu, Cuk.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oke bang.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short
singgui
there.
lah.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Takes a shot!
Gila.
Just cruising!
Oh, iya,
They are
mundur.
cruising!
Beko tak sana tak mundur.
And they are tearing the opposition apart
Seru,
here.
serata menang
Simply
bos, tuh.
breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that
tim
close to
ini
the frame
kalah
of
loh
the
saya,
goal, 99
Bang.
times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Gila ya, ya.
Indonesia find a position of
Masih
real
dimainin.
strength now. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see.
Mesti
I'm
cancel orang kena
struggling to
anjir.
work out whether that was brave or a
Astagfirullah.
bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Emang lagi sobek ya kayak gini.
Now this could be a chance. Kukcu. Now it's Batistuta. Rice.
Bukan lagi
Kukcu
sobek, nggak punya
gets over and
skill,
intercepts.
krisis skill.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. And Koundé.
Divisi kau isinya
Bastoni.
orang-orang
De Ligt.
suhu semua bang.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Batistuta. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Apa ya, akunku kok nggak enak traffic ya sing YouTube ya. Oh, YouTube. Apa tuh YouTube?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
So the
18.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Bedor,
Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper.
Mbak Bedor.
Now that was quite some save.
Batistuta will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Number 14. Hayder Militao. Number 5.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Number 2. Alexander Arnold.
Ngeten ya deh kalau kasih kayak ngono ya.
McAllister.
Rodri,
Skillnya itu loh bos.
Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball.
Kehedan. Cukup.
And that, oh, what has happened here?
Salah.
Hayder Militao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's tried one!
Selek main Ryan
It is a very good save.
Croatia certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ngul nih, Halan ngul nih, Cok.
It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Wirang sisa.
Croatia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's McAllister. Harrison spots it and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Matheus Cunha. Played into space out wide. And it's Kukcu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Gets into some space, and he decides to cross it. Hernandez. Well, there's a probing ball. He's chosen to go back. He's gone for goal!
Anjir.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's trying the shot. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game.
Dan 14
very
tok,
capable,
Bos.
but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Quick quick reminder today, please
How
have
would you
your
summarise
entry
what we've
tickets
seen
at
today
hand,
then,
as
Jim?
it's time to
Well,
announce
there was a
today's winning
distinct
lottery
lack
number.
of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a
Widih, widih merah semua bang. Oh alah. Oh aneh ya lihatnya gimana?